Hello and welcome to the Tamaqua Anthracite Model Railroad Club Reading Layout Update. Today we are viewing some of the latest upgrades and additions to the Reading Railroad layout of the Tamaqua Anthracite Model Railroad Club. The first of which you are viewing are the recently relocated engine tracks and freight station siding. These are located just across the main lines from the Tamaqua Passenger Depot. The area between the CNJ boxcar and Railroad Street will accommodate the Reading Freight Station and parking lot, today which is now the parking lot for the Passenger Depot and the Depot Square Park. The next upgrade is a crossover between tracks 3 and 4, which allows westbound trains coming off of the Greenwood branch to make a direct run out onto the main lines rather than reversing to Johnsonville to make the same maneuver. We also see the new connection track from track 4 and Johnsonville into the westbound receiving, classification, and departure yard. We see Tamaqua Yard in whole. Latest additions to the yard include the car shop tracks, the remainder of the westbound yard tracks, and the eastbound classification and departure yard. We also see the Lehigh New England Railroad main line coming into Tamaqua. Future landscaping will be accomplished within the next few months. We see the Owl Creek Road bridge crossing. Heading south on the LNNE main line, we approach the switch leading off to the Shellhammer's Ice Dairy siding. Looking back over into Tamaqua Yard, we see the future site of the car shop repair buildings located in the area between the coal hoppers and the work train. Our yard currently has about 20 tracks, including the main lines. Back on the LNE, we see a culvert which allows a creek to pass underneath the right-of-way, and the access road from Route 309 to Shellhammer's. The bridge on the prototype is yet still in existence as part of the LNNE rail trail. This bridge is built of concrete with steel reinforcing and is dated 1937. One might note the clearance car used to check clearances underneath bridges, as this is the point where the LNE will cross over the connection tracks heading south. One might also note the recently carved out Little Schuylkill riverbed. Pardon our dust, as this is still an active work zone. Now we're on the Schuylkill Valley branch, as we see the entrance to the Newkirk Tunnel. The Newkirk Tunnel was a once active anthracite coal mine located about a quarter mile west of Tamaqua. It sits forlorn today, abandoned and flooded. We are yet unsure at this time if we will model it in service or abandoned. We now see the future site of the Pottsville staging yard. While this will be behind a cover of a mountain, it will have a runaround track to allow power to run around their train in return for the trip to Tamaqua. We move along to Mahanoy City Yard. While our version of the Mahanoy City Yard will be nowhere near what its prototype was, it will still be plentiful enough to contain loaded coal hoppers and perhaps even a colliery reminiscent of the St. Nicholas breaker. It will be separated from the Catawissa by a culm bank and partial mountain. We now see one final look looking north into Tamaqua from the south end of the yard at Z Tower. While the yard is not perfect, it's good enough for us. We believe it captures the feel of the once mighty point of the Reading Railroad, which was once a division headquarters for the Shamokin Division, as well as a major anthracite marshalling point for outbound coal loads heading east to Philadelphia and New York. We encourage you to join the action. Check us out on Facebook, or come down any Thursday to check us out and perhaps even become a part of the action at the Tamaqua Anthracite Model Railroad Club. Thanks for watching.